Thanks for clicking on this video. How's it going? Anyhow, I'm going to take a look at some things I received over the last, week or so. One of them's actually a lot older, from about a month or so ago. But, alright, so I've got my Hasbro Mortal Kombat action figures out because I'm going to be getting a good amount of Mortal Kombat stuff, or I've already got it, and I'm going to show it in this video to be more accurate, right? So let's start with, let's start with the Star Wars stuff I got. Gotta grab a couple. Hold on here. And it. All right, Star Wars. Let's start with some figures. This is the one I got a while back, about a month or... Well, no, it was earlier this month. It's Star Wars action figure General Maldine. He's complete with his white staff stick pointy thing. I don't know, maybe he smacks people in the head with it. I think he's what, from The Empire Strikes Back, is it, or Return of the Jedi? Yeah, Return of the Jedi, I think. He's there with Admiral Akbar talking about the plan or some such. All right, next up is this Star Wars. Hold on here. Star Wars medical droid. I forgot what his actual name is. It's something like AR something, or with a number, like all the other robots, right? He's complete. He has his probe thing. I'll let you make your own jokes about the probe, okay? So yeah, I already had him, but without his probe thingy. So I've already sold the other one. So now I have him complete. And he's also what? He's from Empire Strikes Back. I think he's one of the robots helping. Is he the robot? One of the robots in the Hoth scene where they help Luke out, or is he the one giving Luke his robo hand? I can't remember. Tell me in the comments below, right? So next up is this Gamorrean guard. He's complete from Jabba's palace. He's got his axe, right? So I'm gonna only say this one time, hopefully. I actually went through a little... I thought I should like sell all this stuff, right, that I have. And I started to, but then I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. So I stopped. So I sold a few things and kind of regret a good portion of it, what I sold, right? But I got him back, right? So I'm not going to mention it again. I don't want to dwell on it and bring it up every time I get a figure I sold, right? Whatever. So onward, that's it. So this dude, the Gamorrean guard, so I opened the whatever it was in, right? And he's wrapped up in a bubble wrap, right? And around he was the bubble wrap had this wrapped around it. These things, snap bracelets. Let me see if I can. I'm not hitting it hard enough. Like that. Was that a good demonstration? Yeah. Remember those things? So that was cool. And it's funny because the odd coincidence, the day I went to the post office to go grab this dude, earlier that day before I left, I was walking from one room to another and I saw my box of Airheads, you know, that candy. And I was thinking, those Airheads remind me of those slap bracelets, sort of, right? So then I get those. Weird, huh? Not really, it's just a coincidence, right? So, and also included with that Gamorrean and the Slappy bracelet, these 3 sets of stickers. Lego, Batman and Superman and whatever this little monster girl or something in a leaf. So maybe I'll find a spot to put those. All right, onward. So more Star Wars. Next up are some items, some accessories rather. We'll start with this accessory. I needed all, there's 3 of them and I needed all of them. Otherwise, why would I have bought them? So this is a cane. Belongs to this guy, the Emperor. The evil Emperor, right? So now I have him with his cane. Let's try to do it on camera, not off, right? Put the cane in his hand is what I'm talking about, right? There he is. He's complete now. Next accessory is this staff. I think it's called a vibro staff, maybe. I don't know. Pretty nifty, huh? It belongs to this guy, Nikto, one of Jabba's guards. They made 2 figures of him, right? And this is him in his skiff guard outfit. The other one comes with a different weapon. So I got him, I got his, whatever this thing is, vibro staff maybe. All right, looking good here. So the next item is this little blaster, right? It's dark blue. It kind of looks black, but it's actually dark blue, right? So it belongs to several figures that came out from the original ones based off the first movie. I could put it with several that I have. There's 2 variants of fighter pilot Luke that need it. There's a Han Solo, the small head version. I need this for him. As well as Snaggletooth. And the guy I'm going to give it to, though, is this guy right here. Greedo. All right, Greedo gets his blaster. He's got his blaster and hold on here. Maybe he's got his blaster. He's gonna shoot second, right? Isn't that the correct? All right. So that's it for Star Wars. Let's get the G.I. Joe out of the way. We'll start out with Rock and Roll, pow. I already had Rock and Roll, and I still do, but his thumb broke, and he didn't have his helmet. He does, however, I have his gun with the tripod, which I'm going to go grab really quick like. Kind of. All right, so Rock and Roll, intact thumb. That one's going to go on this for sale blog eventually. Intact thumb. Rifle with bipod, right? And his helmet. He's complete now. All right, let's put this in his hand without breaking his thumb like I did last time. 1982 Rock and Roll, straight arms. He's complete. I don't know. There, I didn't break it. I put it in his left hand because the 1983 version of him, the swivel arm one, is in his left hand. They're going to be symmetrical, right? So there's Rock and Roll version 1. Complete. Oh, yeah. Oops, down goes robot. Come on. There we go. He'll probably fall down again, right? So there's Rock and Roll. G.I. Joe, what else here? This is another figure I needed. This is Hawk version 1, the straight arm version. However, I think his helmet is wrong. It's supposed to be a lighter green. I'm not sure if this is a Rock and Roll helmet that changed color or what. But I've got his visor. That's good. So I just need to get a helmet for him. Let's take the helmet off since it doesn't belong on him. It's on there pretty well. There we go. And the helmet, I'll put they're separate now. All right, we'll leave it that way, I guess. Okay, so that's one. All right, another G.I. Joe. This guy, it's another one I already had, but I didn't have any of his accessories. Nor did I have his file card, which came with this one. It's Decimator. This guy, he's pretty cool. This is his weapon. It's like a spear gun or something. He's got a helmet that comes off. Someone's here and they gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and thanks for stopping by. How you doing? So there he is. He's without his helmet. I think he's Well, he came with a vehicle. He's a Cobra bad guy. Here's his file card. It's still an old baggie. I didn't take it out yet. His file card implies he's an individual, not a generic troop. So, is he a ninja? I think he's a ninja. Look at that mask, that weapon with spears in it. So yeah, he's pretty. Pardon me. Pretty nice to have him complete. All right, so when he's off camera. So now it's going to be Mortal Kombat time. Let's clear a little, put these guys off to the side. Bear with me. Let's, we'll even take his helmet off so we can see his ninja-ness. While he's standing next to another ninja. All right, let's put these guys, pull back a little. Clearing the way. Let's put this back here. My soda. For now, right there. They're going to be a little more crowded. Good enough, right? All right, almost. All right, how does that look? Whatever, right? You get the idea, even if some aren't on there, right? So next up, a bunch of Mortal Kombat stuff. Mostly. There's actually, I'll start with this bag of stuff here. This all came together, right? And there's some Mortal Kombat and some other stuff. You can see the Smurf, right? Smurfs. So let's start with that. We'll just dump it out gently. All right. So we got a couple of Smurfs. They're pretty old. I think they're from maybe the late 70s, early 80s. We got baseball player Smurf here. We got a Smurf with a cake. How exciting, huh? Smurfs, yeah, all right. Then we have this pair of nunchucks. They're blue. They belong to a version of Snake Eyes. The Ninja Force version, what would that be? Version 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's version 5. And stuff's in a bit of disarray right now, so I didn't bust out Snake Eyes, that particular version. All right, what else we got here? I'll do the Mortal Kombat stuff last. There's not as much as I thought in that pack anyway. We have this little Psy belongs to a version of Snake Eyes, not Snake, Storm Shadow, the white, usually white clad ninja, right? So he'll be complete with this. This doesn't complete that version of Snake Eyes. I still need a few things for him. This one does. It's a version that was a mail order one from around early 2000s. He's got a mask you can take off. Next up is this gold gun here belongs to a guy called Coil Crusher, a Cobra, another like early 2000s guy. It doesn't complete him. I still need another accessory. Then these two items, this helmet, and this gun belong to a guy called Cobra Claw's Commander. And stuff's in disarray, but he was readily handy, so he is. He's got his helmet now. This gun. So he's almost complete. He's got a knife. The way his hands and arms are made, it's kind of awkward how he holds the gun. Isn't it? He can't point it. You can't really put in his hand in a different way, maybe. Not really. Whatever. So when I get his knife, he'll be complete. I might do that soon. Okay, and the next up before I get to the Mortal Kombat stuff here is this thing. It's a whip. It came with this version of, not version of, I guess you can say version of. It came with this Beastman, a He-Man figure that was a McDonald's toy. Now he's got his whips. He's got this button on his back. Whoops. You press the button, and he can whip. Pretty nice for a McDonald's toy, huh? He's got waist action. Wow, so that's cool to have that. Pretty, I already said that, but yeah, pretty sweet for old Mickey D's. So Mortal Kombat stuff from here on out. 2 thumbs up, so there's been 2 people here at least, huh? Did I miss any messages? Where is it? Is that it? Live chat. No, I didn't. Good. I hate feeling like I'm ignoring people. All right. Oh, there's one more item before I get to more Mortal Kombat. Another pair of nunchaku. They belong to version 1 of Storm Shadow. This doesn't complete him, but it's cool to have. He's got 2 swords I need. So on to the Mortal Kombat. This thing is a missile launcher. I don't have the missile for it. Maybe I will soon. It belongs to one of those Johnny Cages, right? But guess what? I don't recall which one. I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. So whatever, we'll just put it there for now. These next 2 items belong to one person, one figure. You got this little dagger and this sword with a hook on the end of it there. They belong to Sub-Zero. So he's complete now. He will be. He is, right? That when they're in his hands, he'll be complete. Maybe. Got to be careful with these things. There. Huh. Finally, he's complete. All right. Next up, I'm gonna, let's see. This item is a staff with a blade at the end, I guess. It belongs to this guy from Mortal Kombat, Kano. He's got his axe and his staff. Now he's complete. All right. Pretty nice. Next up, let's see. Okay, we'll show a figure here. It's Shang Tsung. There's two versions of him, right? You see the other one back here. We'll bring him forward. I cracked him open in a video recently. This is the other version. He came with a vehicle. And there he is. When you open the box up, he'd be in a bag like in this package like this, all right? So this is the version that comes without a vehicle. And there's a variation. There's a version where there's no white paint on his boots. It's blue. So I actually had both variations, but I sold them recently because they weren't in very good condition. They were discolored. One was lacking its thing here, this belt. This one had a chunk taken out of the white paint. So they're being, one of them's been replaced, and spoiler alert, soon the other one will arrive in the mail and replace the other one. They've been sold off already. So here he is, incomplete. However, guess what? I have these two things came together. His robe, I think it's called a robe, yeah. And one of his three weapons, a little golden kind of like a short spear. What would you call it? There it is. So let's dress him up in his finery here. It's got a little Velcro to keep it together. His belt's going in a bit of a some wacky directions. Almost. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm a little off camera here so I can actually see a little better. Sorry to deprive you of the full whatever, right? All right. Check that out. So there he is with his cloak and one of his weapons. I don't know if it'll fit in his hand. Let's see. There we go. This guy, the other version, he's complete. He came with the 3 weapons, but no cloak. So next up, another figure, just like this guy. He's replacing another one. He's in better condition. The other one's already been sold. It's Smoke. Yeah, Smoke. With one of his accessories, a sword. My other one, the belt was discolored or something. His crotch was busted. And I had none of his weapons, so this one's much nicer. All right, so next up is, guess what? His other weapon. Yeah, it's a double hook sword thingy. Several of the others have it as well. Let's see here. There he is. Complete. Oh, yeah. Almost standing. There we go. All right, the next item is another sword. It's the same. Oh, this sword's longer. I wonder if it's... I'm not sure who it actually belongs to now. I can't remember. I think that's the right sword for Smoke. I don't know. Because compared to... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this was a mistake. I don't know. It might be because they remade some company a few years after these came out. A different company called, these are by Hasbro, a company called Toy Island got the rights to Mortal Kombat, and they got the rights to the Hasbro designs, and they made most of the figures were the exact same figure, just like this tall. They're like kind of weird. I suspect this might be that, so that's kind of annoying, but whatever. It wasn't that expensive, so whatever, right? So next up, these 2 items came together. A correct size sword, right? And another hook deal, right? The sword is going to go with Scorpion. So now Scorpion is complete. with the other ninjas, right? All right. Oh, and the hook thing, it goes to I'm not sure. It might be an extra. I can't. If it goes to anyone, it's one of those Johnny Cages, and I don't think so. So that might be an extra. So, all right, we're almost done. The final package here contained this bag of, hey man, who's here? Bong Holio. Let's read the messages. I just saw them. Sorry. And they disappeared. Yeah, Cabal uses hook swords. I can't even. Too small. Oh my god. Why does the chat not stay up? Singular 2. And Bong Holio, thanks for showing up. 202. So I missed it by about 158. Smoke on the water, right. Yeah, Cabal uses hook swords, but this is way before, these came out in 1994, and they were based around Mortal Kombat 1. What about Reptile and Smoke? Were they both in the first game? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, what was Cabal in the third game? All right, so we get this baggie of weapons, as well as this. It's a little dusty on the inside. It's a little battle platform. The Mortal Kombat logo. So it came with Goro and Johnny Cage. They were packaged together. There were two regular 2-pack. Then they came out with the movie edition, which was basically the same packaging with a sticker slapped on it. Some repaints, some entirely different characters, la la la. They each came with that battle platform. So that's cool to have. I guess if I want to complete my Mortal Kombat figures, I got to get another platform. All right, so moving onward, we're almost done with this 38 minutes and a half. I wish the chat would just stay there. There's like a white dot. I don't. Oh yeah. On Smoke and Reptile. That chat doesn't stay up long enough. Was there only one hidden guy? In the first one? All right, so these weapons. Oh, I just dropped one on the floor. We got another heavy hook thing. Heavy hook sword. I forgot who it goes to. So, well, that's Shang Tsung's. It goes to probably one of the Johnny Cages, I'm guessing. Then we have a pair of these gold, like Sub-Zeros, but gold. I think they go to one of the Goros, the movie version, I think. Which is this one, I think, right? So I don't know if he's complete. I think he came with, well, he needs the missile. Then he'll be complete. We'll put this one like that. All right, he's got a missile launcher, which has some paint on it, right? So there's Goro. In the next three items are they're these gold things, a gold sword, gold hook, gold whatever thing there. They belong to Shang Tsung, so one of those is this is an extra, right? Or wait, I think if I get no, it's not yeah, it's no, it's for the upcoming one, right? So I put that one in his hand, I guess. So extra, and that's everything. All right, this video is about over. Wait. So there we go. We got getting that Mortal Kombat figure collection more complete. Hopefully, someday it will be complete, right? I'm probably not going to get the two vehicles, but beyond that, figure-wise, I want to get all of them. There's 4 actual figures I need. Well, 5, but one of the Shang Tsungs, but he's on his way. All right, so Bong Holio and that's how I keep my camera propped up. It's a speaker and a stack of books. All right, so let's look at the chat again. Singular 2. Oh, so there was no Ermac in the first one. It was a rumor. And they later made him a real character. It was based off some stuff. If you saw when you turn the machine on, there's something that says Mac, but it's something to do with something. Machine is Mac. I forgot what was. Let me read these comments again. You have a nice one too, Singular 2. There's 4 people here now that it's over. And Bong Holio. Sorry I missed your messages while they were right, some kind of computer gobbledygook stuff. All right, that's it. I'm gonna end this and rip this thing a few times, and maybe in about half an hour or so I might continue my live streaming of Grand Theft Auto 3. All right, so thanks again, and catch you all later, and enjoy your bong rip. Bye bye.